Hey guys, subscribe for daily content, and if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks!
What's going on, YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short little unboxing video to share with you guys. Obviously, some new Kunwus. I think you guys know what these are. I will link them right down in the description. You guys can check them out if you want. It does help my channel, seriously, when you use those links. But that's entirely up to you. Thanks to Kunwu for sending these in. Thanks to my patrons for supporting me. I am so excited to check out this new model. Today's video is, of course, just an unboxing, which you would think would be apparent by me unwrapping boxes and opening them up. But apparently it's not. It's not always apparent. Yeah, today's video is not a review. Just an unboxing. I've never handled these before, never taken a look. So it's always fun to share this experience initially, and then do the review in a separate video down the road. I'm going to guess we have a DLC and a non-DLC of what? Sorry, I'm trying to get all this trash off my fingers. The static electricity. What do we have here? We have the Gringo, of course. Oh, I think these are big fellas. I have to imagine. Yeah, they are. These are definitely going to be on the more expensive side. I can tell you it right away. It feels a lot like... Oh, that's a nice gray color. Yes, look at that texturing there. That's cool. I have not seen this texturing before on a Kunwu knife, but it is really, really nice. We have the stone washed, of course. You have the typical... Oh, we got the nice new contoured Kunwu clip. This is what I currently have on Excalibur. We have the double pivot colors there. And let's check out this blade. Oh, very nice. Harpoon shovel is what I'm going to... That's the technical term. The texturing is really nice and interesting. I mean, it's super grippy, but because they're like indentions, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of like lizard skin or alligator skin, or I don't know. The texturing is definitely grippy, but I don't think it'll cause a problem in and out of the pocket because of how the pocket clip sits on top of it. I mean, it looks like this is just milled into the texture. I actually want to put it in my pocket real quick. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. It's definitely a little rough on the pocket. I thought it might just glide right over it. No. No bald spot under the clip, but that's okay. We have T8 hardware. I do like that, though. The combination of the thumb notch and the index finger position. That stonewash finish is actually really nice and very, very smooth. This looks like it would feel rough, but it does not. It does not feel rough at all. The handle scales, yeah, for sure. This can be flipped around for lefties, so definitely cool. What is the blade steel? What do we have here? Oh, that's right. S390. No, that's not a typo. This is Bowler's new wackadoo wizard stuff. I don't know anything about S390. I don't know if there's even information on Z knives. If you don't have that application, it's a great application for your phone just to get some quick info on steel. But I don't know anything about it. I know it's going to be pretty wicked in the edge retention department, and I have to imagine because it's Kunwu, you're going to get a pretty insane heat treat. It'll be really interesting to experience this. I don't know what the magical properties of S390 are. We already have kind of a super M390, you know, with M398 being a less tough, which is, you know, M390 is not a tough steel, a less tough version of M390 that boasts substantially higher edge retention or potential edge retention. S390 is, to my knowledge, an entirely different beast. So it'll be interesting learning about S390 and what makes it so special. But I can tell you right now, it's not going to be cheap. This is new Bowler stuff. To my knowledge, I could be wrong, this is new Bowler stuff, and it tends to be pretty expensive. So a lot of the pricing with this, if you're comparing it to other Kunwus, we have to account for this steel, which exists, to my knowledge, nowhere else, especially in the production knife world. Never seen it before. And then the other one here, it's another one, but I'm going to guess this is a DLC model, maybe? Let's find out. Let's find out. Oh boy, it is. How wonderful a day. How wonderful a day it is. That is really cool. I like the texturing on the DLC one better, man. That's so sick. Let's wipe this off here real quick. It's nice that they both come with extra wire clips, like for people who don't want that pocket clip, or probably, you know, like me, find that it's a little bit rough going over the pocket. Admittedly, I'm in sweatpants, which is not the ideal pant material to test this type of pocket clip. This will wipe off completely. I don't want to spend the entire upload wiping this off, but you can absolutely get a perfectly consistent, you know, look on these DLC, like these satin DLC blades. You just have to be a little patient, right? But anyways, the DLC one, in my opinion, looks better. This will come in handy if S390 doesn't end up being a stainless composition, but I doubt that that's the case. I feel like it's almost certainly a stainless composition. What on earth? Must have walked into something on the way down here. There's a bunch of stuff all over my shirt. Oh, that's fine though, because you can't see me. You can see the knives. That's a benefit to doing content like this. Doesn't really matter how I'm dressed. If I look like a slob, you don't see me unless you see me in the reflection of the knives, I guess, right? But yeah, this is cool. It's a nice big shovel-y, like a spade harpoon, right? The DLC one, I definitely like a little more. That's just my opinion, though. I don't think there's anything wrong with this guy. It's going to be a little bit less. Some people are just going to like the gray better. Let's measure it and do a few size comparisons here real quick. So, what's always helpful for measuring things is a tape measure. In case you are unfamiliar with that idea, a tape measure is almost always the optimal thing to use for measuring. If you have, there it is. Sorry, just had to delay that a little bit while I looked. The overall length coming in at not as big as I thought. It's a little over 8 1/4. Blade length is 3.65 inches. Cutting edge is about 3 1/4. Let's go ahead and weigh it here real quick. Can always find the scale. For some reason, this and the PM2 are invisible to me. We'll weigh them both here. I bet you the axis here, this is great. It's like an enlarged Strider oval. That is super, super open and easy to manipulate. I love that. So weight on this guy coming in at 5.8 ounces. Honestly, not as bad as I thought it was going to be. There is milling for weight reduction. So, yeah. 5.8. Okay. What do we have out here that I can do a size comparison with? Not a lot. A bunch of random stuff. How about the Spyderco Shaman? Since it's right here. The new blue one. We have the Civivi Vision FG. I feel like is a knife that people will be familiar with. How about the the Ramlock Stitch, right? We also have the Vosteed Raccoon right here. Oops, nope, that's the Pyrite Light. The Vosteed Raccoon is this one right here. There we go. I also have a Sage 5 lightweight. Probably just, so I know these are weird. It's not what I usually use, right? But I feel like you guys would be familiar with at least one of those. All right, pretty big knife. Pretty cool, honestly. I can't wait to carry and use it. I always really enjoy carrying and using Kunwu knives. And this is going to be on the more expensive end as far as a Kunwu knife goes. But still going to be some of the more impressive, like generally speaking, Kunwu has some of the more impressive stuff dollar for dollar these days, especially when you consider the fact that they're heat treating everything correctly and they're using some pretty wild steels, right? A lot of Vanax, PM60, stuff like that. And now S390 on this guy. Wild. That's going to be pretty much it today, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.